what is happening now that has never happened somewhere else before? Why should you? And even went to the extent of probably labeling some of the leaders that are with Senator Yayi as maybe they were on that train now based on certain inducement. He was using all those words. For me, that is uncreditable. You can't be using certain adjectives to qualify people that are old enough to be your father, mother, uncle, auntie. You can't. Particularly when what you are talking about is not something you can defend, it's not something you can substantiate. It's very wrong when we are on head like this. Because anything that you are saying, you must be so sure of it as somebody that has the tendency of Omoduabi. Agbakin Wale Junaid, a data analyst, an administrator, a thinker, and a writer. Presently, I'm a senior legislative aide at the National Assembly of Abuja. I am from Ijakorede in Yayi North, Ogun State. I am a politician. Ogun West for governorship agitation is an agitation that must definitely come to fruition sooner than later in our own lifetime, because Ogun State today is almost 50 and we are yet to get to that seat from that part of Ogun State. So definitely that aspiration is still alive. But in any struggle or any endeavor, when you get to a point, you have to be more strategic. And in Ogun West, if you look at what is happening today, not even only in APC, in all political parties, what you discover is that it seems there's a kind of strategic plan on the part of Ogun West now that what will be in our best interest for 2023. And to do that, we all felt that the incumbent governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Prince Dakwabiodun, if we are to look at where we are coming from, particularly from the immediate past governor in Ogun State, Ogun West is having it better, far better under this regime. And we believe if that man should be encouraged to go for second term, definitely we are on the right track. And in doing that, we can now have a kind of strategic alliance with the incumbent and other major stakeholders against 2027 for governorship. You didn't mention a former 3-time House of Rep member from that Ogun West, particularly from Egbado South Bukea Federal Constituency, Honorable Abiodun Akinlade, who is presently the Federal Commissioner at the Federal Character Commission. He's also aspiring for that office and is a formidable aspirant. He has the pedigree and know what it takes to occupy that seat too. And even the incumbent, of course, he has tried his best. Whether his best is enough to make us to return him as the senator representing that Central district is a function of what is happening around that Central district. But coming back to the other two big wigs that you mentioned, Senator Solomon Adiola Olamileko, popularly known as Yayi, and my former boss, Prince Giena. There's nothing that is really happening from those two personalities. They are men with impeccable character. Both of them, they relate as brothers, then and now. And some of us, particularly, thank God you mentioned something that for someone like me that, say, an advocate of Senator Adiola Yayi for 2023 Central contest of Ogun West. and somebody that is so close to GNI. Between me and GNI, nothing has really changed in person. Nothing has really changed. Just that, you know, everything in life has what we call season and time. And when he became governor, he was watching activities of everybody. And when he became governor, he invited our camp to come and be part of that government. And the way he has been relating with Yayi and Senator Adiola from Yayi, and the few other people that he know that one way or the other they contributed to what he is today, shows that he is the governor that is different from the immediate past governor of Ogun State in terms of his personality and his approach. So definitely it's not only to Senator Yayi, the whole thing, the government is more serene than the immediate past one. People that can perform better than all those ones that have governed in the West. So it is not a matter of Senator Yayi coming as a messiah, no. But Senator Yayi is coming to add value to what we have been doing in Ogun West to make the team stronger. 2023 leading to 2027 and 2027 going forward. That is just what that aspiration means. It's not that maybe he's coming as the no. I wouldn't want to subscribe to that. Well, the issue of dollar or naira is a function of the person that has it to really tell us what he has in his pocket or in his kitty. But I know none of them is the pauper. At least, if Principal Igano Susiaka to have contested for governorship of Ogun 3 times, no matter the support and everything, you have also found millions into that aspiration, which I know. I get my point. So definitely, he's a rich man on his own. Likewise, other people too. And I've corrected that earlier. If most of those people that are today with Senator Yayi were not bought when they were in the other camp, not even only in GNI camp, some honorable they also aspire to become governor of Ogun State. Some were with him too, and you know the politicians, when they sit down at the beginning of every process, they look at the dynamics, they look at it down. If you come to Ogun West today and see what is happening across the 5 local government, you can confirm what I'm saying. But it's not a function of any dollar or any naira. It has benefited immensely from that incubating ground called Lagos State. I know very well that when Otuba Gbenga Daniel, when he became governor of Ogun State, I know of top people from Ogun State that were hitherto in Lagos State that moved down to Ogun State and they held vital offices in that government that time. And same thing happened to some people that were in that, particularly within the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that it was just a rainbow color cabinet. People from Osun, people from Ekiti, from Ogun, from anywhere. And as people who are growing and they are getting matured, they are being assisted to go back to their state, to go and hold political offices, appointive and elected offices. And we have them that have gone to different states of theirs. So I am not seeing anything majorly different in that of Senator Yayi coming back to the state to come and actualize his aspiration.